What's up, YouTube? Hey, once again, got a reprobate trolling me on YouTube. First, almost had to give him the benefit of the doubt that maybe he really was just on RP4409's video because he's a fan of RP4409 like he tried to claim, but I now know that that's not true, that they trolled me here. This video has nothing to do with creation or evolution or atheism. It's about the photo radar pirates, and I was featured on there with my little device, flip down license plate, and my pretty cool homemade computer controlled, microcomputer controlled controller there for it. Nothing to do with the other stuff that I talk about with shock of God, you know, atheism, evolution, any of that stuff. But basically, they're attacking me hard on the video, ruining his video. I don't want to keep debating about evolution on this video because it has nothing to do with it. You know, and they keep trying to lure me in to argue with them. I don't want to keep arguing with them and ruin Jay's video. So, here's proof of how atheists attack us and troll us once again. Okay, a couple days ago, I put a comment just about me laughing about what Jay said to me when I was saying, you know, I'm not going to put because on GPS, so it automatically put the plate down. I go, oh, I don't want to do that, you know, because what if a cop's there? He goes, too bad, you got to take the risk, bro, when it comes to flip. It was so it was kind of funny, and then out of nowhere, this one guy comes, this guy comes and says something. You should be ashamed to call yourself a Christian. I hope evolution's sick that hell is real, because it is. Because like you, shock of God, here it proves. He's followed me from my circle of Christian friends, and all the other batshit crazy fundamentalists will burn there for all eternity. It's funny how this guy will believe in hell, possibly Satan, but not the Creator, God Almighty. Evidently somebody brought him in here, I think, to attack me. Whitey Van Peebles, probably, who's a homosexual who's been stalking me because I objected to gay marriage and gay adoption. So, because the guy, you know, said, I hope for evolution's sake that hell is real, I put, evolution, only a fool would believe in that nonsense. You fools crack me up when you believe in a hell or Satan, yet won't believe in a Creator, God, who will cast judgment on you soon. So, and then he must have brought his buddy in there or something, evolution, if he was quoting me. So the next time you or a loved one falls ill, you will discard secular medicine and treatments, right? After all, they were developed using evolutionary biology. Dude, evolution has nothing to do with it, which is what I said. Evolution theory, hoax, scam has nothing to do with medicine. Nothing. It doesn't. There's their buddy coming back to say something to me. Curse me out. It has nothing to do with the video we're on. So I put, dude, are you serious? You're acting like you're looking like a fool. Looks like you've had plenty of medicine, squalene and mercury laced, which I kind of led this guy in on this one, and sure enough, he quotes me, oh yeah, forgot all about that Looney Tune delusions you had last fall. So right there proves he's not a fan of RP4409, who has made several videos about the swine flu hoax, about being laced with squalene, mercury, things like that, which are poisonous to the human brain. You know, and it doesn't affect everybody the same every time, because that stuff, it's Russian roulette. You know, it's random wherever it winds up in your body, but if it winds up in the brain tissue, it's like the mercury will like short out the neural connections, causes autism in kids, things like that. And he says, you do realize that evolution is observable, has been observed, and therefore fact. No, it hasn't been observed, dude. Here, I'll just say what I put on here, because I think this was pretty good, what I posted, just spur of the moment. No, it's not. It's all hearsay and force-fed. Only a fool would believe that inanimate amino acids and other molecules could create life on its own from a spark in a pond of ooze that couldn't possibly have all the necessary components. Then you would have to believe it had intelligence. And don't say it evolved to become intelligent. If the organism could ever sustain itself by seeking and converting available energy, then reproduce, it required intelligence and programming. By the way, all these things I type, I don't really read these out of a book. This is just my own thinking, because I'm a thinker, which is very rare now. And I go on. And here's the real kicker. Fools believe these intelligent, self-reproducing organisms advanced into creatures that just decided to one day blindly design male and female pairs. That is utterly impossible, and if you believe it, you are as big of a fool as Darwin or Dawkins. Lastly, it is impossible to mutate any lines of instructions in the DNA, which is overlapping code. It would corrupt other features to advance another. Impossible. DNA is complex linguistics code, and it isn't the intelligence, it only a representation of the intelligence by the Creator, like the words in a book. It can't change itself. Any mutation only degrades, never advances. I'd sooner believe that you could shake up trillions of ones and zeros in a box, pour them out, and get them in perfect order to run Windows on a PC. One mistake and it's corrupt. Chances of abiogenesis? 0. Chances of evolution? 0. So instead of directly argue, debate, whatever, what I said right there, they just come back with attacks. Every time this fat moron opens his mouth, he proves he knows nothing about evolutionary biology or science in general. Stay in school or this could happen to you. Dude, so here they are, just like usual, they attack me. They were trying to call me fat, which is kind of funny because at almost 5'10" and 190 pounds, I'm the exact average weight and height of the American male. And actually, given my age of 40 years old, I am actually a little more on the healthy side. Because I don't just sit in a chair with a headset on a computer, I actually do a lot out in the real world. So they continue to attack me, you know. This guy says I pulled myself, and he starts going about the Bible, which proves more that he stalked me, you know. And from our group of friends, Shaka God and everybody, which they mentioned before. And I'm like, I never mentioned my King James Bible, which wasn't translated but once. Because he tried to say it was translated thousands of times or something. It's messed up. But I go, well, the Bible predicts fools like you, especially in Romans 1, didn't it? And the entire post was moot. Because it was. It just pretty much... It brought up the Bible, which, yes, the Bible does have evidence against evolution, and predicted 2,000 years ago that people would be like Charles Darwin and Richard Dawkins, complete fools, professing themselves to be wise, you know, worshiping creation, not the creator. I didn't even bring that up yet. Yet, this guy brings it up because he doesn't want to refute. He can't refute anything that I just said here, which destroys evolution. So these guys go on and on and on. Why he's here. He trolled me. They're using the search tool to find comments, and they're finding me and posted comments behind my comments just to attack me. It's ridiculous. Right here, Shaka Guy. Yeah, I think I already mentioned that. Anyway, these dudes are fools. They all use the same lies. They say they got the fossil record. Well, the fossil record actually proves, real science always backs up creation, because the fossil record shows no transitions. If there was transitions, it would be very evident. All it shows is all of a sudden the appearance of all the creatures, and that's that. It might have some creatures that don't exist, but it doesn't show any transitionals of similar things, which, if you believe it takes millions of years to evolve one organism into another, there would be many steps of a fish turning into something that had 4 legs and crawled out of the ocean, which is impossible anyway. All of that is impossible. The fossil record destroys that, and that has proved my point. And if you look at these guys' channels, I mean, they weren't on RP's channel by any chance. See, arrogant atheist, you know, and these guys are all friends with atheists, and they're, you know, just trolls, group atheists. So he wasn't on RP4409's video because of what the video was about. He's on here trolling me, and it's obvious. And I even sent this guy private messages. I'm like, dude, you know, RP4409's video is about the unwanted illegal tax and a cool homemade way to fight the tyranny. You two pro-evil nut jobs obviously disagree with my videos or comments on other videos. So you ruin his video? Go somewhere else. You know, troll me somewhere else. I know you can troll me. Where do I put it? If you want to argue about it, troll your way to one of the Creation Evo videos I may post on now and then. I know you know where to find me, obviously. You all look like fools attacking me on Jay's video. And that's why I'm making this video right now, is because I'm calling these guys out. I'm not going to, you know, with proof. I'm not going to sit there and argue anymore with them on Jay's video, because it's just retarded, you know. This video isn't about evolution. So hopefully Jay goes and just deletes all those comments of mine and of theirs. Just stick to what the video is about, which is tyranny, you know, Orwellian devices, you know, illegal taxes, because that's what photo radar scam is, illegal tax. Half of the reasons the police pull you over for is to generate revenue. They're originally made to protect and to serve. But how are they protecting and serving when all they care about is generating revenue? And it's a business now. The police departments are a business. Use your tax money to pay themselves salaries, buy them all the high-tech devices that they have, and then they're going to generate extra revenue. And then the one thing that RP4409's channel talks about a lot is the camouflage part, is that they go in business with private organizations like Redflix or ATS, which are companies that are just to make revenue. They design these photo radar cameras. The police departments, state, whatever, go in partnership with them to set them up and basically fleece the American people, which is bullcrap. We the people should have the last say on this. The Constitution guaranteed that we could have the last say. But it's all flipped around now. I make videos about various things. I comment on videos about various things. You don't see me going to atheist videos just picking arguments because I know the reprobates and there's no point. And I'm not going to waste my time following them. However, obviously you see that they're in the religion of atheism. And yes, it's a religion. Because who else spends all their one-off lifetime that they believe that they have before they go back into the dirt forever to be nothing? Why would they spend so much time trying to convert us away from our religion of Christianity into their religion of atheism and evolution? It's most certainly a religion with faith because they're spending a lot of their time doing so. It's ridiculous.